Hello everyone, today we have a 2022 Honda Pilot TrailSport with all-wheel drive. And that is running smooth as could be. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up and take you for a tour, and then I'm going to take you for a test drive. Okay, you see that it does have LED headlights, surrounds, and fog lights, painted alloy wheels. And if any of the LEDs appear to flicker on this vehicle, they don't flicker to the human eye. That's the refresh rate of the camera that's doing that. And beneath this cargo space, there's more cargo space. And you see that it does have black leather seats with red stitching. And when those fold down, that third row folds down, there's a lot of room back there. Go ahead and take a tour of the interior. Oh, that's my mistake. These are black leather seats with orange stitching. You can see that you do have additional power supply right there. And then you have your retractable window shades. I'll go ahead and give you a shot of this VIN right here. And I will upload still photos as well, as I know I go through this fairly quickly. But these front seats are powered. There's your sunroof. You'll notice that you do have two driver presets. And as we come over here, see that this vehicle only has 215 miles on it. And then you got paddle shifters, your trip computer toggles, push to talk, stereo controls. And then down here you've got your push button start. And the stereo sounds good, so we'll go ahead and turn it down, but it's also equipped with navigation. So we'll just go ahead and hit navigation. And I did forget to mention that your sources are AM, FM, Sirius XM, and Bluetooth. And then as we come back here, you see that you also have Android Auto and Apple Carplay. If you connected a Bluetooth device, those would light up. And then you also have auxiliary input and Honda Link. And if you want to see the backup camera, we'll go ahead and put that in reverse. There's your backup camera. And as you come down here, you've got your comfort controls. You see that it does have heated front seats, and those are all working great. And then you have your wireless phone charger right there, and then a 12-volt outlet and USB outlets in there. And then here you have your key fob, and that has remote start, so that's very cool. And then you got your shifter and additional stowage down here, and then you're going to have another 12-volt and more ports down here. You're going to have your auxiliary and USB ports. And then up here you've got your map reading lights, and then you have your sunglasses holder, which also doubles as a conversation mirror, so you can have a conversation with the folks in back. And then you've got your sunroof. And that about wraps it up for this Honda on the interior. This particular vehicle does have a branded title. There's an impact here in the front and center. The airbags did not deploy. There's no structural damage, so we got it all fixed up. It has passed a 150-point inspection and the state of Utah safety inspection. Let's go ahead and take a test drive. Hello and welcome to the test drive portion. We're going to go ahead and put this in reverse and go ahead and back out of here. Camera's working great. I love Honda Pilots. I love that they're very nimble. A very well-built vehicle. So go ahead and pull out here. And I've got this sunroof open. I'm going to go ahead and close that up so that you can see the displays a little bit better. Okay. All right, and as we're out driving, go ahead and listen for abnormal sounds, rattling, whistling, whirring, all that kind of fun stuff. Go ahead and listen to the suspension as I turn left. And lucky for you, it's a very rough road that we're driving on. This is sounding great. We're actually going to go over a railroad crossing. We'll go ahead and listen for the suspension and such. Didn't hear any rattling there. And like I mentioned, you've got your stereo controls. And that sounded good. Everything's working correctly. And then we're going to go up here and make a right-hand turn, and then we're going to get on the freeway. And I'll go ahead and pause it until we are to the on-ramp. Okay, we're to the on-ramp, and we'll go ahead and go through this little S-turn. No idea what this motorcyclist is doing. But even on a hill, I mean, this vehicle has great pickup. So we're going to go ahead and take it up to freeway speeds, which is 70. And we're going to listen for the abnormal sounds. And right now, I don't hear anything that's out of the ordinary. So right now we're at 71, and everything is sounding good. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this off the off-ramp and test the brakes. Alright, so we've taken this up to freeway speeds and it's still sounding great. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and test the brakes on the off-ramp. Okay, here's the off-ramp. You see we're doing 65. No one behind us. We'll go ahead and slow right down. Okay, so that sounded great. There's no squealing. Everything worked perfectly, so we're just going to go ahead and pull up here. Okay, that concludes our test drive. In the spirit of full disclosure, here is a copy of the original label for your vehicle, so you can see what it was equipped with straight out of the factory.